Hi friends, how you doing? It's me, Christiana Gaudette. I am live on my YouTube channel and I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother. So I'm back on track as far as my regularly scheduled lives. As you know, I was traveling this past weekend, so I was not able to be with you for all of my usual live reading sessions. I do apologize for that, but I had a very successful trip and I'm really grateful to everyone in the greater Tampa Bay area who hosted me. It was great to see everyone there. And of course, I'll be back at some point. The next trip I'm planning is going to be to Connecticut. I'll be in Connecticut May 26th through June 5th. So if you happen to be in Connecticut and would like to see me in person, that becomes a possibility. Likewise, if you're in Massachusetts or Rhode Island, I'm happy to travel. All right. So it is time for our Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter recap. Do you get the Tarot Topics Weekly Newsletter? If you don't, why the heck not? All you have to do is go to my website, christianagaudette.com, and subscribe, and you'll see right in the description there's a link to this week's newsletter. While you're there, you can subscribe. So every week we talk about a different topic. This week, the title is What Colors Create. And I thought that was kind of fun because normally we think about creating with colors, right? We choose paint or clothing as a way of being creative. We use colors in all kinds of creativity. But it's also true that colors have magical powers. On one hand, we can read colors when we look at something like tarot, the colors matter. And also, as Ali Mammon is pointing out, when we look at the aura, and in fact, in the newsletter, there's a whole article about how to get better at seeing people's auras. So we can read colors and what colors mean, but we can also use colors to manifest what we want. Scientifically, we know that color impacts our mood. But it is also true that we can use color magically to manifest what we want. And in the newsletter, I talk about three basic systems for color magic. One is chakras. Whatever's associated with the chakra, whatever color that is, that's what you use. So if you want to speak clearly and be understood, use blue because that's what's associated with the throat, right? If you want to be more grounded, if you want to make sure you have what you need financially, use red because that's the root chakra, so on and so forth. There are also the colors of the four elements, which, are pretty logical. You would use a darker blue for water, maybe a lighter blue or a yellow or a white for air, a brown or a green for earth, red and orange for fire. And so if you wanted qualities associated with the four elements, with one of the four elements, you would use those colors. And before I go any further, let me say thank you so much to Clumsy Clairvoyance for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. And I also want to say thank you to all the members. You can tell who the members are because their names are in green. There's a number of ways you can support this channel. You can subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can like this video. You can also become a member at one of three levels and make a monthly commitment. And you can also support this broadcast with super chats and super stickers. All are very much appreciated. So the other color system is just sort of what we traditionally associate with colors. So for example, we would associate with love, maybe red, with money, green. And that's funny because if you use the chakra system, it's going to be the exact opposite because the heart is green, which would be where love is, and the root, which is where money might be, is going to be red. So at the end of the day, it's all your intention. Now, how would you use color? Well, you could simply wear that color, or wear or carry a stone of that color, or burn a candle of that color. Those are some very easy ways to do it. Now, I have my home is sort of a smart home. I use my smart speaker to control my lighting, and I've got these light bulbs where I can ask the smart speaker to make the room a particular color. And so that's good for mood, but it's also good for magic. So you can use colored light as well. So as you can guess, and I see people are bringing their questions in, we want questions about color. We want to talk about color today. So go ahead. It's so nice to see all of you. So Ali Maman, could I tell you what colors are in your aura? And you know, the aura is so interesting because the aura will change. You know, if you are a person who can view auras or who's done aura photography, it'll change depending on where you're at in that moment. And so since I'm not looking at you, I can't see your aura. And, you know, it's an interesting thing because you're speaking about original colors, like what your most natural colors should be versus what colors are there. And that's actually a school of thought I'm not familiar with. So I can't really speak to that. Your colors will reflect what's going on with you, but that's not necessarily a good or bad thing. I mean, depending on what is going on with you. And so just, you know, if we look at it, it feels like your question ultimately is about how the aura reflects your basic well-being and what we see about your basic well-being of body, mind, and spirit. And is there a particular color you could focus on to help bring you to a place of balance and healing of body, mind, and spirit? Honestly, you could use more blue. To wear blue, to think about blue, to burn blue candles, carry blue rocks, that would help you. Claire C., any advice on why I cannot see auras? How much have you practiced? It really is a thing of practice and really learning how to do the soft gaze, how to look at things with a soft gaze, which is a hard thing. Like, I like my vision to be really, really clear, which is why, like, you'll pretty much always see me wearing glasses because I don't like blurry vision. But I am better, you know, if I'm going to be viewing an aura, it is better for me to do it without my glasses. You know, you want to be in that place of soft gaze. And so that's an important thing to practice. Now, when I look at you specifically, Claire C., and thank you for being a member here, when I look at you specifically, I feel like you don't give it enough time. You don't give it enough time. You don't practice it enough. You're expecting it to be like quicker than it is. It takes time. And it can be very subtle. So I would say keep practicing. Karen Winkle, what color do I need more of? What a great question. And thank you for being here, and thanks for being a member here. I would love to see you, Karen, focusing on the fire colors, red, orange, and really bringing fire energy into your life in all the best ways. Red, orange, yellow. Which is interesting because those are the bottom chakra colors. So that would help you feel more secure as well. So that would work for inspiration and security. Pamela's Insight, so nice to see you. What color would be most beneficial for me at this time? Honestly, I like green for you. Green to give you a sense of financial prowess, and green for the healing of your heart. Okay, Nettie P. Nettie, I think you should be working with reds, blues, and greens, not necessarily at the same time, but I feel like you need all of those things. Red for your confidence and maybe for some improvement in your love life. Blue for your voice to be heard. And green for your grounding, but also for money. Okay, Clumsy Clairvoyance, thank you again for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thank you so much for the super sticker. I'll get to your question next. But first, I want to say thank you to Laura T. So nice to see you for the super sticker. Really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so Clumsy Clairvoyance. What color should you use more of in readings? And that would be obviously for grounding, for intuition, for connection. What color would serve you best? Honestly, I'm going to go really traditional in the witch world and say black. Black for protection, black for, just the openness of all things being possible. And in a way, black nurtures the intuition because it allows, like in the darkness, we can see whatever. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for your membership here. What's the best color for you to use daily or mainly? I really like blue for you. You notice I do a lot of blue. And it's not like if you ask me what my favorite color is, it's not blue. I don't know that blue suits me particularly in terms of, looking good on me. But if I look at my wardrobe, it's like, it's all freaking blue. Why is that? Well, it's because I talk for a living. And I don't try to make it that way. It just happens that way. I'm attracted to the blue one. For you, I think you do a lot of talking in your job too. And I think so often on a personal level, your voice has not been heard or has not been counted. And so you want your voice to be heard. And so I like blue for you for some of the same reasons I like blue for me. Oh, Allie Mammon, good. I'm glad that made sense. Kathy, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Colors are so impactful. I would wear red when I had an important meeting at work to make me feel more confident and project strength. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can you see auras on videos? That is a really interesting question. Huh. I don't know. That's a great question. Can anyone ring in on that? Do we see auras on videos? Can we see auras on videos? I never even thought to try. And there's a part of me that would want to say no. But maybe. But no. But maybe. And does it matter if the video's live or recorded? What a great question that I don't know the answer to. I'm going to be pondering it for a long time. Karen, those are your least favorite colors. Well, make friends with those colors. Please, please, please. Allie Mammon, can you please tell me which color for me would I need to connect with spirit and open my third eye? Honestly, I would just use the color that is associated with the third eye, which is indigo. Hey, Jackie Masters, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. What color should I be working with and which system is best for me? I would borrow from all the systems, and then once you choose a color, think about how it shows up in different systems and where you want to set your intentions, really. And right now, for you, I like green. And obviously in the chakra system, green is the heart. But in the elements and in the Western system, green is money, it's earth, and so that's all good. That covers it all. Hey, Laura T, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. And thank you so much for the super sticker. Laura, I think you need red. I think you need red for grounding. I think you need red for confidence. I think you need red for your heart. I think you need red. Oh, Nettie, thank you so much. Okay, Jackie, enjoy your meeting. We're so happy to see you here, and thanks again for being a member here. Oh, there you go. Pamela's going to use a green bath bomb. That makes so much sense. Hey, Autumn Pond, nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Any suggestions for communicating, avoiding misunderstanding, and promoting cooperation at work color-wise? Blue, blue, blue. It's all about blue. Seriously, I am all about the blue when it comes to that. And thank you all so much for the positive feedback. I really appreciate it. I want to remind you all that I am teaching a class tonight on Zoom and in person. If you happen to be local, you can come in person. Otherwise, join me on Zoom. You need a ticket, it's $40. We are doing a really deep dive into the major arcana, looking at their elemental associations, each card, the elemental associations of each card. We talk a lot about the elemental associations of the minor arcana, but let's talk about the major arcana. And we're going to go as far as looking at the fixed, mutable, and cardinal cards and how that works. And it is fascinating. 7 o'clock tonight. You need a ticket. Go to my website. There's a link right in the description. Hey, Zuri, nice to see you. Guess what, everybody? It's Zuri's birthday. Happy birthday. All right. So, from my perspective, I am coming to the end of our questions. Please get your questions in. Sheila, what color should I wear to attract a love partner into my life? Traditionally, it would be red. If you were going with the chakra system, green, and also blue is a good color for unconditional love. So any of those colors and setting that intention would be good. Would be good. All right. Other questions? It's last call for readings, y'all. And again, the link is right there. Make sure you read the newsletter. Make sure you subscribe so you get your copy of Tarot Topics in your inbox every Wednesday. We do something different every week. It's lots of fun. So be there. Be there and do that. And please do join me for class tonight. Get your ticket. And again, if you want to join me in person and you're local, you can. Get your ticket. And you can see we have some events already up for March. So make sure you hit those bells so you get notified and put them on your calendar so you can join us for some classes in March. And that includes a members only live stream. So, my friends, I want to thank you so much for being here. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. I will be back tomorrow with the Friday weekly wrap up, and I will be here on Saturday with the Saturday Psychic Sampler. So as I said, we are getting back to our regular schedule. Autumn Pond, one more question. What color for me generally? Honestly, I like purple for you. You know, not everyone can wear purple. Purple is my favorite color, and I don't wear it very often. So, you know, whether or not it's a good color for you to wear, to have purple stones like amethyst, I like it for you. All right, last call for readings, y'all. I want to thank you all so very much for being here. I will look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope to see you tomorrow for the Friday weekly wrap up. And remember, I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, or right here at my table in Palm City. And do feel free to get a ticket to join me for class tonight, in person or online. I will look forward to seeing you. The links for that are right in the description. Take really good care. I'll look forward to seeing you soon.